Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's having a GGD, a great green day in the market. You know, I always wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, I looked at the analytics on the channel and it seems like a lot of people that are actually watching the videos aren't subscribed. So if you guys are doing that, make sure you hit the subscribe button because a lot of people come back and watch my content and even comment on the videos. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you do hit subscribe so you don't miss any updates. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go over the overall portfolio, the buying power, the dividends that are coming up here within the next week or two, then the individual stock performance and what is on my watch list, and some stocks that I might end up adding that I'm still a huge fan of. So I know I want to keep it around 10 stocks, but if there are good deals in the market or stocks that I want to add, particularly in the insurance business and consumer staples, and even a utility that I've owned before, I will add them if I like them at the value that they're currently at. And I do want to focus, like I said, mostly on insurance and consumer staples, which is the majority of what I'll be adding. But I'll jump into that once we go to the watch list. So for today, we're up about $400, up 1.23%. For the week, we're down $3.40, down 0.01% for the past week. For the month, we are up nearly $900, up 2.8% in the past month. For the 3-month mark, we're up $3,099.18, up 10.37% for the past 3 months. We're up $8,199.58, up 33.12% for the year. And then all time, we're up $7,287.79, up 28.39% since April 13th of 2018. So not doing too bad here, guys. I want to hit 40K before the end of the year, and I think that is a feasible goal. My work hours should be getting more regular now since we got a new foam supplier. That ship isn't blocked, and they're finally, having masks and getting vaccinated, stuff like that. So we are getting to the point where I feel like we're going to be back to normal operations, which means that I'll be getting a lot of overtime as well. So even more money should be coming into the portfolio. Currently, I'm building my emergency fund up back to 3K. Right now, it's at like 20. I think it's 2,700 right now, but I just got my tax return, so I split that evenly between my checking and savings. So that helped my savings a little bit. So by the next check, I should be back up to 30 to 3,200 in my savings, and then after like 3,500, everything goes into the stocks. So hopefully by the end of this month, I should have enough cash in savings to start allocating to my portfolio again, which is really the big goal. And then you'll see that 28% go way up because that's why it went up so much, because I kept allocating capital. But I want to make sure that I do put money into savings, so just life happens, and I want to make sure I'm relatively prepared for it when it does. So the buying power we're sitting on right now is $12.77. That will be going up within the week. I believe the 30th, so about 9 days away, week and a half. We will be getting paid by Altria $130.78, and then on the 1st, we're actually getting paid by AT&T as well, $82. So we'll be getting about 200 and about $215 in buying power by the beginning of March, and I might be able to allocate some capital. Like I said, most of it will be going to the savings account to get it over 30 or 3,000. But anything over that, I will allocate towards the portfolio. So I should have about 100 or $215, which will all be poured into Aflac stock. So with that being said, let's jump into the portfolio. So starting with Realty Income, below $70, we have 35 shares, $2,426.38 of market value. Average cost is $55.59. 7.36% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. Today we're up $25.72, up 1.07%. Total, we're up $480.75 or 40 cents. Sorry, it'll fluctuate because the market's open. Up about 24.5%. on Realty Income. And this is a monthly payer, so this will pay me every single month. The last payment was for 25 shares or 22 shares. Now we're up to 35 shares. So that will be going up to close to $8 a month, which is phenomenal. Next is my personal favorite stock in the entire portfolio, which is Coca-Cola. We've got 22 shares. I want to get that up to 50 as soon as possible. We have $1,200.65 of market value. Average cost is $51.47. 3.64% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola. That will be going up to close to 10% as quickly as possible. Today we are up $8.58, up 0.72%. Total we're up $68.20 or 10 cents, up 6.02% on Coca-Cola. And like I said, guys, this is going to be one of the main focus for this set of months. I really do want Coca-Cola to pay as close to Altria as possible. I know $100 is a lot for a stock that pays about 42 cents a share, but I do want to have at least 50 shares by the end of the year, if that's possible. I might cut off at 40. It kind of depends on how much I allocate to this next stock, being Allstate. This is my insurance company for this set of months. We have 6 shares, $743.52 of market value. Average cost is $105.88. 2.26% of the portfolio is in Allstate stock. Today we're up $6.30, up about 8.5%. Or 0.85%. Total we're up 108.22, up 17%. 17.03% on Allstate stock, and I do want to add more. Love Allstate stock. They just did a 50% dividend increase this year, and I love that growth. So I want to keep adding to this as much as I can. And then to round out this set of months, we have Altria, which did have a huge dip, relatively big, about $4 or $5, which is big for a daily move. I had people ask me about it. How I feel about it dipping. Honestly, I wish it was Coca-Cola. But I look at any dip as a buying opportunity, and my average cost before I bought WP Carey, and then I bought this back because I missed Altria Group, and I like the specs a little bit better than WP Carey's. Before, my average cost was about $45, so my average cost did go up about $7 a share, but it's a buying opportunity, guys. When a stock that I own, I only own 10, but when a stock that I own dips, that's when I really want to allocate capital towards that stock, as long as it's the month that's going to be paying me, which it's not. Aflac's the next set, like the 36912 is the next set to pay me, so I might allocate a little bit of capital just to get that average cost down, but that's about it. But normally I would allocate a bunch of money towards a stock that is down. But since Altria is already such a big position in my portfolio, I don't really want to act on it right now. But then we got AT&T sitting at above $30 a share. Been a while since we've seen that. 171 shares. We got $5,160.78 of market value. Average cost is $29.70. 15.67% of the portfolio. Oh, whoops, sorry, I forgot to do Altria's. Specs. So we have 152 shares of Altria, $7,220.05 of market value. Average cost is $52.17. 21.92% of the portfolio is in MO. That was up at 22% before the drop. Today we are up $47.88, up 0.67%. In total, we are down $708.79. We are, sorry, a goose just flew by my car. 2 of them did. Cool. That was pretty awesome. Today we are down $709.55, down about 9%. We have a dividend coming in on the 30th, so at the very end of the month, of $130.72, and as I said, that will be allocated towards Aflac stock. Here we go, back to AT&T. Sorry about that, guys. 171 shares, $5,163.85 of AT&T. $29.70 is our average cost. 15.68% of the portfolio is in AT&T, up 52.55, up 1.03% today. Total, we're up around $84, up 1.66%, and a dividend coming in of $85.80, which is still not accurate. It's only 165 shares. We have 171 now at 52 cents a share, so we have around $88 of passive income coming to us. So that's great. I love when the dividends are actually wrong. It just means that I'm dumb and didn't buy it early enough. But that's okay. Then we got Proctor and Gamble. This is right below Coca-Cola for my favorite stock. We have 1 share, $136.93 is our market value. Average cost is $136.98. 0.42% of the portfolio is in Proctor and Gamble stock. Today we're down 82 cents. down 0.06%. In total, we're down 5 cents, down 0.03%. I do want to add more to this position because it is one of my favorites. So Coca-Cola, Procter and Gamble, and Hershey are all in the same sector for me, as in they pay me consistently, and both Procter and Gamble and Hershey, which is later on in the list, will be ones that I do want to allocate capital to, but at the right price. At $134 or $136.94, it's really close to the 52-week high. Yeah. So I don't want to buy it currently. I don't want to buy it closer to that $120 range. So not touching Procter and Gamble, but I do want to add to it. Then we've got AbbVie, pharmaceutical company that I love. They do big dividend hikes, and they spun out of Abbott a few years ago. But we have 60 shares, $6,658.80 of market value. Average cost is $72.22. 20.22% of the portfolio is in AbbVie. Today we're up $117, up about 1.8%. Total we're up $2,325.16, up 53.66% on AbbVie stock, and a dividend coming in of $78. The issue that I have with AbbVie is I'm up so much that I don't want to buy any shares currently, because I'm up like about $30 a share over. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's kind of just went up like a rocket since I bought it, but I'm not giving up on AbbVie. This is kind of like a target or a low situation where I would sell it off if it was a small position and it went up this much, because I feel like it's overvalued. I feel like fair value for AbbVie is about $80 to $85, so I bought it undervalued. Then it took off way beyond what I feel the value of the stock is or should be. But I have faith that they're gonna up the dividend, and with 60 shares, even a penny or 2 pennies or whatever is going to be decent. So it's going to be a nice dividend grower. And since I have such a big allocated position, I don't want to sell out of it. And I have faith that they will be increasing the dividend. So, like I said, 60 shares, it's a pretty big position in the portfolio. It will shrink over time simply because unless it gets down to that like $80 mark, I'm not going to be allocating capital to it. So this will just be one that generates about $70 to $80 a month every month it pays, which I'm good with. I can sleep well at night knowing AbbVie's going to pay me about 70 or $80 a share. And it's just going to keep growing as long as I hold the stock. Then we got Aflac, my favorite insurance company. We got 103 shares, $5,498.55 of market value. Average cost is $49.12. 16.69% of the portfolio is in Aflac stock, up $81.78 today, 1.51%. Total, we're up $439.11, up 8.68% for Aflac stock. I do have over 100 shares, so it will be paying me $33 and change. I think it's $33.99, which will go up once both Altria and AT&T pay me, and then once AbbVie pays me, I'll probably be buying some Coca-Cola with that. So that's the goal, guys, just to get this up to probably about 200 shares. I love Aflac stock. And we got Hershey. Love Hershey stock. Love the product line. They have over 80 brands. They have, of course, Hershey, but then they've got Reese's, Hershey Kisses, Jolly Ranchers. They own Icebreakers, so they own a lot of brands. A lot of iconic brands, especially in the candy aisle. So love Hershey, happy I added them to the portfolio, but they're a similar situation to Procter and Gamble. Like I said earlier, just feel like they're overvalued. I wanted to add them because I wanted the stock. I kind of wanted to have that place marker for the last set of months. So I've got one share, $162.91 for market value. Average cost is $159.61. 0.49% of the portfolio is in Hershey. Today we are up 72 cents. Up 0.44%. Total, we are up $3.30, up 2.07% for Hershey. And like I said, guys, just like Procter and Gamble, I want to get this closer to the low. It's very close to the high right now, $1 off of the 52-week high. I want to get this down to like $140 if I can. So like $22 off of the price that I'm at right now. That's where I would allocate more capital to this position. But then, of course, we got Enbridge. My oil stock, we got 100 shares, $3,700 and $3,726 of market value. Average cost is $36.28. 11.31% of the portfolio is an Enbridge, up $46 today, up 1.25%. Total, we're up $98.25, up 2.71%. This one I found due to dividends and income, and I'm happy I bought it. Apparently, I invest like a 60-year-old because most of this, I have every stock in the 60s video. He did a video for 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and the stocks for the 60s video were Altria, AT&T, and Enbridge, and I own them all. They are my current payers, which actually makes sense because 60-year-olds relatively are looking for retirement stocks, and that's what they would want, is a high yield and consistent payers, safe payers that pay a high yield, and that's exactly what those three stocks are. So those are my pay me nows, and then we've got, of course, the pay me consistently, which is Coca-Cola, Proctor and Gamble, and Hershey, and then we have pay me in the future, which means that the dividends are consistent but fast growing, which is that would be the Allstate, the AbbVie, and the Aflac. So I'm happy with the stocks that I've got. I got 10 companies. I wouldn't mind making it 15. I know I had like 20, then I went back down to 15, then I got to 10. So I've been kind of back and forth, and I do apologize for that. But that's part of the game. You know, that's part of learning. That's part of the investing journey that I'm on. Is I'm gonna make decisions. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between stocks that I like. And right now I'm happy with 10. I do have a few, like 5 other positions, including Berkshire, that I do want to add eventually. So let's jump into the watch list real quick. The only thing on the watch list currently, I got rid of that. I just was looking at other insurance companies, is Berkshire. But honestly, guys, I wouldn't mind owning, Mondelez. They own Oreos. They own Chips Ahoy, Teddy Grahams, Chicken and a Biscuit Crackers, Ritz. Also, I'm looking at Chubb because they're in the top 5 for insurance underwriting in the U.S. And they're a Dividend Aristocrat. I'm looking to add Alliant Energy back because I love the thought of owning something that everybody around me in my state has to pay legally every single month. I'm also looking at Travelers because I think that it's a better insurance company than both Mercury and First American or FAF stock. And then to round it out, of course, we got Berkshire. But I'll add those to the watch list. But Berkshire is going to be the first one that I add because they have such a big footprint when it comes to insurance and the utilities that they own here in my home state, Iowa. They have a gigantic utility footprint. They own Mid-American Energy, which is the biggest gas company in my state, and a lot of people pay them just like they pay Alliant Energy. So they also own Geico, National Indemnity. They own a lot of different insurance companies, a lot of subsidiaries that are smaller that I don't know the names of. But they own a lot of insurance companies. They get a lot of premiums every single month, and they use that like free money to reinvest. So then, of course, they've got the biggest position that they own in their securities are Apple, Bank of America, and I'm bullish on both of those companies. They own Kraft Heinz, they own Chevron. So they own a lot of quality companies that I do want to own, but I can't own as much as they do because they're so big, as well as Coca-Cola, which I own myself. But there's a lot of reasons to be bullish on Berkshire Hathaway, and that's why I will be adding it to my portfolio. But I will make sure to add those companies, Mondelez, Chubb, Alliant Energy, and Travelers, and then, of course, Berkshire Hathaway. So I'll add those tomorrow and kind of give my specs on those as well. But with that being said, guys, that'll round out the portfolio update for today. Like I said, I looked at the analytics, and it looks like a lot of people are watching the videos, which is great, but they're not subscribed. So if you guys watch the videos consistently, consider hitting that subscribe button. I mean, it helps me out. It makes sure that you guys stay up to date with the channel, with the content that I'm posting every day. And it benefits us both. If you guys love the content, you might as well hit the subscribe button and see it more consistently, especially if you're visiting without, subscribing. That means that you guys care enough to come back even without the notification. So if you guys want to, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, especially people that come back and watch the videos that aren't subscribed. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Robinhood portfolio update. Take care, guys.